Hi, welcome back. If this is the first video of mine that you're watching, you are in for a real treat. This is also probably going to be the most embarrassing video that I film. Just have a sip of drink first. Refreshing. I found a love letter that I wrote to John Cena when I was probably 11 or 12 years old. This letter is 2 pages. I don't know if I want you to see the writing. I also wrote it in a luminescent orange Milky pen for the early 2000s kids who knows what Milky pens were. This letter's 2 pages. I don't even know what paper I wrote this on. This looks like fax paper. Don't know why I chose it. I wrote this when I was 11, 12 and I sent it to John Cena, but I also made a copy for myself. I think this was before the days when like copying was a thing or even writing emails and stuff was a thing. This is hilarious. So I wrote the letter for him, his version, and then I wrote one for myself to keep so I would always remember what I had written to him. So this is the letter. I have not read this in years. I don't know what's going to be in this letter. If there's anything inappropriate or extremely cringe, I'm so sorry. I am probably going to cringe. I'm probably going to pass out or throw up from cringe. So let's get into it. Dear John, I love you so, so much. 3 exclamation marks. I just want you to see I love you so, so much is all in capital letters. Seriously, I love you and I really would like to meet you one day. But I'm not like a stalker fan. I would never do that. I live in Johannesburg in South Africa. I have got pictures of you everywhere on my wall, in my wardrobe, on my pencil case. Bearing in mind I just said I'm not a stalker fan. And I've got a t-shirt of you. I would really love to get your other shop items. You have made such success in the WWE. I was so happy when you became the US champion again. When I watched Survivor Series, Maybe I was meant to say series? Anyway, maybe that was a WWE thing. You were the one who first got me, page 2, into wrestling because I fell in love with you in February. My brother and dad went to watch WWE Passport to Pain. What a great name. This is in brackets. I wasn't into wrestling yet. When they came back, they brought back a book of all the SmackDown superstars. I remember this so clearly. I really do. When I saw the picture of you, I just thought you were so cute. And when I read your description, I thought, what a successful guy. Glad to know that 11, 12-year-old Tegan wasn't just about the looks, that she wanted a successful man as well. So thank you. I don't know what I'm thanking him for, but okay. Now I love wrestling. I don't want to sound weird or anything, but you have a really great body. I love all the raps you come up with. And I bought WWE Originals. That was an album that WWE released. I don't even know what year it was. I must still have the CD somewhere. This is back in the days when you used to buy CDs at the store. They had a bunch of Raw and SmackDown artists featuring on the album. And I did buy it just for John Cena, but I ended up loving all the songs. I don't know. Let me know if you heard that album or know what I'm talking about. I'm always listening to it. That was no lie. I also saw you appear on Manhunt. I think that was a reality show back in the day. Don't even remember what it was about. I think it was a survival story, and the only reason that I watched it was for John Cena. I can't wait for SmackDown to come to South Africa again. I really would love to see you live. My name is Tegan, pronounced Tegan. I wrote it phonetically. And I'm 11 years old. There you go. I was 11 and I was writing to a grown man telling him that I'm not a weird stalker fan and I don't want to sound weird, but I think you have a great body. Right now, I've got to go online to your original website. What a cute dog. It was really nice. Oh my goodness. Plot twist. Where's the rest of the letter? I don't know where it is. Why did I not store it together? This is tragic. I'm so sorry. I did not know that I was going to read an unfinished letter on this video. My last words here are, right now I've got to go online to your original website. Don't even know what that sentence means. What a cute dog. Obviously he'd posted a picture of his dog. It was really nice. What, Tegan? Okay, well, I'm terribly sorry, but that's all I have. I don't have the rest of the letter. I don't even remember what I wrote, but I probably wrote more of like, I love you, I want to marry you, I want to have kids with you, that sort of stuff. That's normal for an 11-year-old to write and send to a grown man. And then I probably signed it John Cena, XXX. I do remember spraying the letter with perfume, just lest we forget, I was 11 years old. I sprayed it with perfume and I put it in an envelope and I sent it to the States. I posted it. I remember that. I think my mom obviously helped me. And I never heard back from him. I never got a letter in response to say, thank you, Tegan, we received your letter, whatever. Let's go back to where I first saw him. So I either first saw him, I wrote in the letter that I first saw him in a booklet, which is what you would get after watching the show. Kind of like a program that you would get at the theatre. You would get a booklet of all the WWE stars. I remember the picture of John Cena that I saw in that book. And then I also remember very clearly being at my cousin's house one day, and I think WrestleMania was on, or one of the events. And I saw this man walking down the aisle towards the ring to like some gangster rap song. And he was wearing very large, probably knee-length denim shorts. And I just thought, what a good-looking man. Again, I was 11. And from that day, I pretty much was absolutely in love with John Cena. He was the reason that I got into wrestling, yes, but I ended up really getting into wrestling. I watched SmackDown and Raw, but I preferred Raw, to be honest. John Cena was a SmackDown star, for those who remember. They came to South Africa twice, and I saw them twice. I got to see my love in the flesh. I never met him though. I think I probably would have passed out if I met him. He wrestled Randy Orton, I think, and I think he won, if I remember correctly. I remember having John Cena pajamas at one stage. I don't know where those are. I tried to find them for this video, but I couldn't. I had a huge John Cena poster on my wall that I used to kiss a lot. And not just the face. I used to kiss the body too. I purchased a calendar. What year was this? This was 2005. I got this calendar, and this was for the month of April. And I think it was because his birthday was in April. Look at that. He really is. He's a beautiful man. He's still very beautiful. Randy Orton, his arch nemesis. My best friend Kim was in love with Randy Orton, and we used to talk about our futures with Randy Orton and John Cena. As if like it was possible. You know, when you're a kid and you genuinely believe you're gonna marry a celebrity also. Don't know why I got this. I don't know if I got it as a joke or genuinely because I don't remember ever playing with this. I was a John Cena merch. If I saw anything to do with John Cena, it would be in my house. I would buy it or get my mom to buy it because I was 11, 12, didn't have my own money. I think when I was 12 or 13, The Sims 2 came out on PC. And I was so excited to buy that game and play it because I was very into The Sims before. Got Sims 2, first family I made. What did I call them? Obviously, Tegan and John Cena. If you're wondering, can it get more cringe? The answer is yes, it can. So when I was 12, we had a project in school called, I think it was probably called the Flower Baby Project. At schools, they either do it with an egg or a doll type thing where they kind of show you, where it's meant to be teaching you how responsible you need to be to take care of a kid or what it entails to take care of a baby. Don't know why they teach you that at the age of 12 or 13. But yeah, so ours was the Flower Baby Project, and what we had to do was literally make a doll, a flower doll. So we had a canvas cutout and you sew it together. My mom obviously would have sewed mine, and you stuff it with flour, and then you can paint a face on and put cute little things on it. Some of the kids absolutely loved it, went crazy for it. Other kids hated it, thought it was the lamest thing ever. I loved it. So I think it was a week or 2 weeks that you took care of this baby, and I remember even taking a pram to school and pushing my baby around. You have to take it everywhere and document the whole thing, and you're meant to put it all together in a book so that by the end of the project you can hand it in and you get marked on it. So this was my baby book, my beautiful baby. I don't have a picture of the baby. I remember that her name was Chelsea, okay? And I just want to show you her birth certificate. This here document hereby states that Chelsea Candace Cena was born on the 14th of September in the year 2005. Father's records, okay? You have to write the mother's and father's records. These are the father's records, guys. John Felix Anthony Cena. Father's birth date, 23rd of April. That's Remy's birth date! My niece was born on the same day as my baby daddy. I even signed it for him, on behalf of him. So I got 87% for this project. At the end, put a picture of her dad. And the teacher commented, wow. I agree, teach. This is so cute. My mom gave me a congratulations, it's a baby girl card. And she wrote here, to dearest John and Tegan. I continued to love John Cena for many years after that, but I eventually fell out of love with him. And every now and then I would remember my love for him, but you know, it was never as strong and burning as that first time that I saw him. Am I still in love with John Cena as a 28-year-old woman? No. Do I still think he's good looking? Absolutely. John Cena, if by some absolute miracle you are watching this, please let me know if you ever got that letter, if you remember it, and if you have the rest of it, because I think I'd like to read out the rest of it to my 100 YouTube subscribers. I'm sure they're all dying to know. Thank you, John, for introducing me to love at such a young age and being so consistently good looking. Also, if you look like John Cena, hit me up in the DMs. Always open to that. If you want to leave a comment on this video, please tell me who your most embarrassing adolescent crush was. What age did you crush on them? Who was it? Do you still love them today? I'll see you in the next one. And again, John Cena, if you're watching this, I love you. Please contact me.